For us today, and we will leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Deontay, what's up? You are super excited. I'm super excited to have you in here. Before I start talking, I'm just gonna kind of waste a little time, let some of the fans and stuff get in here, and you know what? I tell you what. Here's what we gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I was very, very proud to be part of this interview, of course, with Jimmy Johnson and things. The last time that we actually had glory with the Dallas Cowboys, and since I forgot to fill up my cup. Turn it up. Turn it up. Oh, shit. Sorry. See, that's what happens. Forgot to turn the mic on. Turn up for what? Okay, yeah, okay. I turned it up now. Okay. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, my tongue. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this and start over.
You're up, and then James Harris.
Jimmy Johnson, let me first say congratulations on getting into the Hall of Fame. Watching that live on television, that raw emotion was just beautiful. I have so many questions for you. I think about the only way I could get them in is to get a cooler of beer and head out and go fishing with you.
Hi, Mark.
But leaving the University of Miami and coming to the Dallas Cowboys, and at that time they were basically broke, busted, and thoroughly disgusting to watch. Having gone from the pinnacle down to the depths, what was that like? And the second part of this question would be, I played football at JMU with Charles Haley, and knowing the character that he is and all the personalities that you had with the Cowboys, how were you able to mold them and keep them focused on the grand prize, which was winning?
Well, first of all, people look back on it and they say it was an easy decision to leave University of Miami. But we had gone through 4 straight seasons where we played a national schedule and been on national television every other week and only lost 2 regular season games. And so we had a powerhouse football team, and I knew it was going to continue that way because we had a great, group of talent. And then going to Dallas, Tom Landry is one of the greatest coaches of all time. Mm-hmm. But they had 3 straight losing seasons there at the bottom of the NFL at 3-13 because they just didn't have any talent. And and obviously there were some older players that helped us, in winning our Super Bowls. But a lot of it had to do with, I brought in Tony Wise, my offensive line coach, and he put together what is considered one of the greatest offensive lines in NFL history. But he did it with a free agent defensive tackle, Mark Tuinei, at left tackle. He did it with a left guard where the previous staff said get rid of him because he was too fat, Nate Newton.
Too fat.
A 3rd round pick, 245-pound offensive guard. I asked Tony, I said, can you convert him to a center? He said, I'll make him into a center. So we moved Stepnoski to center. And then we took a 7th round pick, Kevin Gogan, who had struggled his early years. We moved him to guard and took a 3rd round pick, Eric Williams, at right tackle. So, those players hadn't developed, but Tony Wise was able to develop them into a great offensive line. And so, the combination of having some great assistant coaches and acquiring a lot of talent with 51 trades in 5 years, we were able to win that Super Bowl. So it was a great feeling.
Thank you very much on that.
I'll follow up about Charles Haley.
Yes, he's a character.
He is a character, but he is one of my favorites. Charles and I developed a great relationship after a few rocky roads there early in his career at Dallas. We had a couple of run-ins, but we really got together. Really, he came in my office after I had berated him a couple of times at one of the ball games. And he said, Coach, he said, if you will just get on to me one-on-one in your office, he said, I'll do anything in the world for you. I love playing for you. He said, but just don't embarrass me in front of the other players. And I said, Charles, I may not always be able to do that, but I'll try. But from that time forward, we had a great relationship, and he was a big part of us winning Super Bowls.
Thank you very much. And how about them Cowboys?
I should have trademarked that.
James Harris.
All right, so let me see if I can try this again now, okay? I forgot to turn the mic on over here. It's, I'm old and I'm technology challenged. I do the best. I honestly try and do the best that I can, but I do mess up from time to time. So I appreciate you guys bearing with the Jobu Sports Report as well as Broke-Ass Media. So, I had to do it live because when I saw this, I was just like, oh, my God. You can see I've got sawdust and and grass clippings and stuff on me, but when I saw this, it literally was like, damn, wow. Micah Parsons, our rookie, hopefully sensation linebacker, hopefully rookie defensive player of the year, rookie who has given us hope, the young pup. He had some questions today, at practice. Not a game now, not a game. He had some questions at practice. And somebody asked him what it was like, what it's going to be like to play against, Tom Brady and the gap between the two of them. Here's what's interesting. This is what literally just blew my mind away. So Micah Parsons, the rookie, was 6 weeks shy of his first birthday, April 16th. Okay? On the day that Tom Brady got drafted. Let me say that again. When Tom Brady was drafted, Micah Parsons was in diapers. He was just a baby. Just a little teeny baby. So he can literally say, I grew up. Actually, I didn't even know. Your first Super Bowl, I didn't know football was, buddy. I didn't know it. He literally is that freaking old. Lola. What's up, Lola? Miss Charles, how you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Roland's Review, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I messed up. I forgot to put the microphone on. Today's one of those days. I better get all these problems out of the way before next Thursday night, because next Thursday night, it's for real. So Micah Parsons is a young – can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? That's literally insane. Other news, like I said, I had uploaded a video, and it turns out I forgot to turn the mic on that one too. So I said, I'm just going to do it live. I'm going to do it live. Dave, what's up? How you doing? JPZ, what's up? What's up? What's up? Cowboys up north. Hopefully you're getting around good on that leg, man. I hope that knee surgery was good for you. I don't know. You didn't tell me exactly what you were getting done to your knee. But I know that Vasher, a player of ours, has got meniscus issues, and that's what I had, meniscus surgery on my knee. Playmaker 75, you're worried about our corners, Mark. I'm going to get killed with Brady. There's nothing we can do about it right now. Kellen Joseph is gone on IR, so he's not going to play at all, and he wasn't really – I really don't think he was quite ready just yet anyway, with the time he's missed and stuff in camp. And Playmaker, you were asking me if it was true that I played football at JMU with Charles Haley. And yes, actually I did. Yes, Charles will say, I played football. He said, you were on the team. So if you want to look at it that way, I played special teams and stuff. I was originally a walk-on. I was like Rudy. I was literally scout team. the glorified practice dummy, and now I'm just the YouTube dummy. So not too much has actually changed. Hawk 215, there's my main man. What's up, Hawk? How you doing? Man, I'm ready for another road trip, Hawk. So if you're just tuning in, shout out to you. We were talking about Micah Parsons. When Tom Brady was drafted, Micah Parsons was 6 weeks shy of his first birthday. He was a little baby. There was actually a lot of different takes with Micah today. It was actually pretty cool listening to some of the takes on it. Tyron Smith tied in, talked about his neck situation. He said that he will not be playing with the neck roll because his neck and the injuries that he had are done. That is not an issue. That he is healed. He is 100% healed and feeling better than he's felt in like forever. So let's hope that's the case, because a healthy Tyron Smith, Tyrannosaurus, back for the Dallas Cowboys is huge. Well, he's huge too. I mean, you've seen how huge his arms are, that they literally use a knee brace for an elbow brace. Ben DiNucci is the quarterback that you want for your backup. Okay, I actually did some. I played this morning with numbers. I'm a numbers guy, right? Everybody is talking about Ben DiNucci. Oh, man, he's ass. He sucks. He's terrible. He's a bum. He's getting out of here. But I started thinking about something. Now, the Cowboys, we have, 4 quarterbacks on our roster. Most teams have 2. So we'll say that the average is, 3 quarterbacks, right? 3 quarterbacks a team times 32 teams. That's 96 quarterbacks that are in the NFL on rosters right now. Which even the worst quarterback on any of these teams is still one of the top 100 quarterbacks in the world. You know what the odds are of being a quarterback in the NFL? What percentage of people in the world become an NFL quarterback a year? 0.00012. So even as bad as Ben DiNucci is and has much to learn as he is, he's still in the top, infinitesimal percent. Isn't that insane? This is like insane day, okay? It's insane when you think about there's only 100 quarterbacks that are in the NFL right now. That's it. Out of 7.8 billion people. That's insane. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Broadcast media. The next thing, Ben DiNucci, let's see. Let's go Cowboys. There are no more sandwiches. Jerry had to go with Ben D. Yeah. Did he think he was calling up for a sub? You know what? Let's order some lunch, man. I done had McDonald's. I done had Whataburger. How about we order something from that Ben DiNucci? Call up Ben DiNucci's. Yeah, let's get us one of them Italian subs that Jason Garrett throws up. How about that? And they called him up, and they didn't realize they called him up on the roster. Could that be what happened? Is that what happened? Mike, I think I figured it out. Why Ben DiNucci is back. Well, no, here's what I think happened. Okay.
Did he just put a pizza spot in Dallas?
No, not yet, but you're close. But you're close. Here's what I think happened. We saw Jerry Jones with his McGriddle, right? He was talking about what? Yes, I'm going to get to that in just a second. That's breaking news there.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So and then he's talking about Whataburger. So he's a fast food guy. he was probably like, we need to get some Italian subs up in here. Let's order something. I heard about this new place called Danucci's. Yeah, let's get ourselves a sub from the Danucci's. And he called him, hey, we want you to come on in. And they thought that he got called because he was going back on the roster. Okay, all right. So we got that going on. We got Ben DiNucci's bringing Italian subs. We got Michael Anthony back, who's just sent out some more of the shot glasses to you channel members. Which one of the Joe Barty's? Okay. All right. So we're getting stuff out there. In other news, this is breaking news here, guys, and this may break the internet. The playmaker, Michael Irvin, as well as Tim Tebow are joining First Take.
Tim Tebow?
Did I stutter?
Tim Tebow, though?
Yes, Tim Tebow.
So taking over from Max Kellerman, Tim Tebow?
Yes, and just in time. Listen, so let me make sure I get all the details right. Stephen A. Smith to debate Michael Irvin, Tim Tebow on ESPN First Take. Now, how it's exactly working, and I know originally they were looking at Michael Irvin being on just on Mondays. Mondays and Fridays. Oh, snap. Okay, so Michael Irvin will be on the show Monday and Fridays, and then there'll be a rotation during the middle of the week. That's just a filler time. Yes, that's it, Mark. Take out. Wow. Oh, y'all like y'all like my take on why Ben DiNucci's back, right? Okay. Somebody's going to, you know what? When you see that on Bleacher Report on Twitter, remember where you heard it from first. You heard it from here, the Jobu Sports Report, that Jerry Jones, with his fast food addiction, thought he was calling up and ordering Italian sub and called up DiNucci. Okay. Well, you know what, Sean, don't be player hating, Sean. Sean, don't be player hating just because Michael Irvin is a draw. Just because nobody cares about any former Eagles going on First Take. Okay, come on now. You know that right now ESPN stock just went up, and you know that FS1, that Skip the Dak Prescott hating mother humper with Skip and Shannon Sharp. You know that their stock just went down. Are you kidding me? Because it doesn't matter if the Cowboys win or lose, it's going to be great. If the Cowboys go in there and kick Tampa Bay's ass, can you see that on Friday morning with Stephen A. Smith? Do I really have to do this? Do I really have to come in here and listen to Michael Irvin, the playmaker, talking about them damn Dallas Cowboys? And I hate their fans. I got nothing but love for Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. The only reason he admits that is because I caught his ass. I busted him. I did. I did at the NFL Commissioner's Party. That's right. I caught him up there hugging and squeezing. I was like, get a room, Stephen A. Get a room. Come on, man. Let him go. Damn. My wife knows when I'm all on her like that, what it means. The way you're up all on Stephen Jones there. After that, it was like, I got nothing but love for Jerry and Steve because I busted your ass. And now it's just like, I hate them Dallas Cowboys cockroaches. You don't. You love them all the way to the bank. That's why you get paid, Stephen A. Smith. So then you can see the playmaker. I told you, Stephen A., that the Dallas Cowboys were going to go in there, that they were going to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, my man Dak Prescott. Oh, and the young pup, Micah Parsons in that defense. Oh, and they got themselves a coach right now. I'm telling you, the Dallas Cowboys are going all the way. You know it. You know that, right? But even if the reverse is true, you know what's going to happen. Stephen A. going to be sitting there. I wish I had a cowboy hat in here. He going to be up there wearing a cowboy hat. What can go wrong will go wrong. I told you. Look, Look, I keep trying to tell you, it's the black cat that keeps going. Playmaker. You can see it, right? You can see it. Damn, Gina, what's up, Gina? How you doing? Stephen A. Smith with Michael Irvin. Damn. I'm going to have to start watching First Take again. Stephen is full of Giants and New York. Okay. Well, Mark, I see us win. You know what? I think we're going to win. I've been saying that for a long time. See, that's what you get here on the Jobu Sports Report. If the Cowboys win, all you trolls, all you mother humpers are telling me that I am just crazy. What?
People has it on Fridays.
Okay. Well, no. Wait. I'm reading right here. What it says here, First Take will feature Michael Irvin opposite Stephen A. Smith, first reported by the New York Post. Irving will appear on the show on Mondays. Wait, hold it. Hold on. Or maybe I'm wrong. Hold it.
He's Monday, then it's Tuesday.
Oh, my bad. Papa, okay, forgive me. Did you see the pop-up there? With Tebow working on Fridays. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. Friday would have been good, too, because that would get the build-up. My bad. See? And that's why I got him. That's why I keep.
In the chat too, so I looked it up for sure. Because I think Lola's the one that said it before I did.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brian. What we're going to have with our defense is fast and physical. I've been telling you guys from the time we hired Dan Quinn. Okay, and.
You may lose on Thursday, but we're gonna look good.
Hold on. I've been here. I'm gonna play it again for y'all. I'm gonna play it again, Sam, if I can find it. What the heck happened? Where'd it go? You mean I done lost it after all this time? Where he talked about fast and physical. I can't find the damn thing. Okay. I'll be damned. I'm gonna have to pull it off one of my old videos. Anyway, the Cowboys defense is gonna be fast and physical. And the thing about Tom Brady he does not like pressure up the middle. He does not like to get pushed in. And I think that's what the Cowboys are going to try and do with Brent Irvin and Micah Parsons. You're going to see, I think, Micah Parsons blitzing a lot up the middle. I just do. I feel like they're going to be trying to challenge him and going after him. You got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. Was my dad – hold on. Matt Kong, not to be confused with King Kong. Matt, sit down, son. Let me explain something to you here. I grew up in Virginia, Northern Virginia, about 15 miles from RFK Stadium. Back when the Washington football team was actually kind of good. You know, they went to that Super Bowl in 73 and lost. As a little boy in 1965, that's when I was born, my dad used to take me out. Whenever the car moved, I was in it until I made the mistake of crying when he was on his way to work. After that, then it was like, nah, you ain't crying no more on the porch. You gonna keep your butt at home. He give me that look. But I would sit on Sundays on the sofa, and my dad would be cheering for the Cowboys. I didn't know what football was. I'm just a little 2-year-old, just fresh out of diapers. All I knew was my dad liked it. I want to be like my dad. Go Cowboys, Cowboys. I didn't know what football was. And I grew up being a Dallas Cowboy fan, living in Redskin territory. And the reason he was a Cowboy fan was because, you know, when he started watching football, it was segregation. Believe it or not, when I was born in 1965, a black man and a black and a white could not marry together. School was still segregated. I'm that old. And so when the Washington football team was the last team to integrate, he's like, I can't support them. So that's why he was a Cowboy fan. So yes, that's how I became a Cowboy fan. You know, everybody said, oh, you just a bandwagon fan. Listen, when I became a fan, there was no bandwagon. They hadn't won any Super Bowls. They were known as the nice regular season team, but they can't win the big one because they lost to the Green Bay Packers in the Ice Bowl. And then followed it up the next year, losing to the Green Bay Packers. And I'm sorry, Bobby. Bobby, I'm sorry. Oh, it never gets old. But it's the truth. We lost to the Colts in the Super Bowl. It's like those Cowboys. They choke artists. They choke artists. That's what the Cowboys were known as. So that's how I became a Cowboy fan. And yes, my dad is a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan to this day. To the point of my brother Greg is a Washington football fan, and every week they have standing bets. It's my dad was like, well, Greg wants to go up to $20 this year. So, you know, if the Cowboys win, then my dad gets 20. If Washington wins, you know, then he gets 20. So if they both win, then nobody pays anyway. If they both lose, nobody pays anybody. But this year, my brother is like, yeah, we won the division. We real good. I want to go for 15. I want $20 this year. I want 20. He's trying to make up for all those years that he's lost money on. So that's the story of it right there. So forgive me if a lot of you guys have seen this or heard it before and are bored to death. But, you know, that's what you get here. I'm an old guy that's got a lot of old stories. Okay? I got a lot of them. So another part, so if you just got in here, shout out to everybody who just got in here. 216 of y'all. I appreciate you guys taking time this Thursday afternoon to join us. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You know, give me a little bit of love, just a taste. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything to hit the like button. It's just like click. That's it. I'm not worth a click. I'm not worth a click. Seriously, there's only 30 clicks out of 217 people. Seriously. Y'all gonna give me a complex. Y'all, nobody likes me? Everybody hates me? Damn, I'm gonna eat me some worms then. So, Micah Parsons, I was saying when I first came on, the reason I came on was this literally blew my mind. And I said, you know what? I ain't got time to wait till this thing gets uploaded. It blew my mind because Micah Parsons was 6 weeks shy of his first birthday when Tom Brady was drafted. It was just like, pfft. That's old. Micah Parsons, with the exception of 1 year of his life, his whole life, Tom Brady's been playing in the NFL. That's insane. The fact that Tom Brady is closer to my age than he is to Micah Parsons literally blows my mind. It blows my mind. This is another interesting quote here. Cowboys rookie Micah Parsons working to integrate with his teammates. May talk to Jalen Smith about clothing. So, you know, Jalen Smith is styling. Jabril Cox about rookie stuff. He said, I had to ease up on Leighton Vander Esch. You know what I mean? We just kind of went to the gun range. I get into his country things. Idaho trip planned for 2022. Okay. Another Micah Parsons quote here. Not too many people stopped Tom Brady. I would say just slow him down. They got a lot of weapons, and we're going to have to go weapon on weapon and see who outlasts the other weapons. Put some pressure on him. Hopefully, we come up with a turnover or a mistake. Weapon on weapon. Guys, we got the arm race right here. The Bucs have some linemen out. Do they? I don't know. Hawk 215. I want Michael Anthony's book to tell him I'd trade him cash and my gold Emmitt Smith helmet for the book. I will do a trade in week 3. Okay, I can tell you right now the answer on that, Hawk. Mike ain't parting with that. Look, he didn't even flinch. He's over there, he's over there playing a game like, he's like, you know what? You'd have to have a gold bar from Fort Knox before we going to start talking about that one, Hawk. I'm telling you. You know what? I think I could literally say, Mike, your book or your dad's life? Your book or your dad's life? He's like, I'll give you the book, but I'm not to think about it.
I'm not thinking about that. My dad's life's more important than that book.
He says that now, but let's hope it doesn't come to
I'm not letting nothing come.
Okay.
That book's not more important.
He's saying right now that book is not more important than my life, but you know what? I hope it don't come to that. I want to see Nashawn Wright against Mike Evans. I'm not sure I'm ready to see that rookie out there against him. Man, that's now that's scary. I think that was the end of the quotes on him. Other news, of course, this was actually kind of cool too. Hard Knocks has made us fall in love with players, okay? Hard Knocks has truly made us fall in love with players. I don't know if y'all are in love with Ben DiNucci or not, and just FYI, look at that. Seriously, people? Y'all don't like me? We got 255 people in here. Man, y'all gonna give me a complex, man. Come on. Can you give a brother a like? Listen, all you got to do is click. It's not like you got to pull out your wallet and say, damn, I got to spend $5. Look, just click on the like button. We got 254 people here, and we only got 77 likes? Damn. Pick up Doc Holliday. You need to go see the doctor. Pick up Richard Sherman. Come on, man. No, we're not picking up Richard Sherman. Dog. No, I'll take Nashawn Wright up there instead of him right now. How do I think our running game work? I think our running game will Tampa Bay is good at stopping the run. The way you kind of have to do your running game is you have to extend your running game by using the screen pass. That'll help slow down that rush. You know what I'm saying? You do some screen plays, and then they all of a sudden have to start slowing down a little bit. The other thing you do is I come out slinging. You start spreading out the field between Amari Cooper and, Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb. That's going to relax those linebackers and those safeties, and then you can start running. You're right. You got the goat of broke ass. That's it. We definitely broke ass. Okay, we're over 100 likes. Thank you. Hard Knocks has gotten us to fall in love with players out there, right? And of course, Kamara from the Ivory Coast. Mike McCarthy called Kamara and said, hey, buddy, you made the 53-man roster. Congratulations. This is part of the job that I like. He then turned around and he called his mother. Of course, his mother we've seen on Hard Knocks and things, and she's great and everybody loves her and everything else. So relaying the news, he said, right when I said I made the 53, she didn't hear anything after that, he said. She just started singing and dancing and jumping around. So he's watching the video. Mom, I made a 53-man roster. Can you believe it? And she's just like, yes, he made it. That's actually really cool. Anna, what's up, Anna? I don't have my sound box here, but it's ladies' night, and I'm feeling. That's for all you ladies. That's for Gina. That's for, of course, Roland's Review. That's for Lola. Shout out to all the ladies that come in here with the style and the grace. I appreciate that. I try to use that sample of, to all the ladies in the places. It gets copyrighted. You just can't do it. So the other thing, I think we have now solved the mystery of Ben DiNucci and what happened. I've got it. And when you see somebody talking about this, you know where it came from. It came from Jobu Sports Report. But we figured out, Jerry Jones, surprisingly, a multi-billionaire, got more money than he knows what to do with, has not only a blue helicopter, but also has a white one, so that way he can fly in and his wife can fly in. So, that's how much money he's got. He's got that 330-foot yacht, okay? I mean, you're in Dallas. There's not you can't park that thing close to AT&T. You got to fly to just even go see your yacht. I used to be a ladies' man, had them all. Oh, see, Nix? You ain't had my wife. See, Nix? Bro. What you trying to say, man? I'm watching you, bro. But I had to give it my player card. Okay. Jerry Jones. You saw him with the McGriddle, right? This past week, you heard him talking about, that Whataburger. I love that Whataburger and stuff there. I think Jerry said, you know what? I think I done heard about this new spot out there, man. I want to get me one of them Italian subs, get some of them hot peppers and everything else and the onions with the Italian dressing and stuff. I heard about some place. The place sounds, I think it's called Danucci's. Let's order some subs from Danucci's. Give them a call and tell them to come on in. Is it possible? Is it possible? I don't know. Maybe he thought he was ordering an Italian sub and he called Ben Dianucci's. And Ben picked up the phone. Hello? Hey, is this Dianucci's? Yes, it is. Hey, you know what? I'd like you to come on in with one of them Italian subs, son. I love my fast food. And so Ben Dianucci came in. He said, here you go, Jerry, Italian sub. Okay. And they just hadn't corrected it. I mean, we heard it. Seriously. My friend Ainsley Battles told me about a guy who had been cut so many times that literally they forgot to notify him one time that he was cut. He came on in for practice, sat down in his locker, grabbed the shoes. The shoes didn't fit. He's like, what the hell? My shoes are a different size. And other dude said, yo, bro, what you doing in my locker, man? And he looks up and it's like, oh, shit. It's a different name. It could be. I'm just saying. It's a possibility. And for everybody else who also joined in, the good news is Tyrannosaurus Tyron Smith says that he's feeling better than he has in a long time. That for the last several years, he's been wearing a neck brace because his neck has literally been bothering him. Said he don't need that anymore. Don't need it no more. It's funny because back in my day, we called them the Peter pad because they were like a tube that you put around here. Everybody had it. And it was kind of cool because you'd have the string just kind of hanging and swinging and dangling and stuff like that. You had to be careful that you didn't choke yourself with them. But we had them so that way, your neck wouldn't get jacked up. But they evolved. They changed, of course. They got different anyway. It's we're old school. Okay. All right. I know I'm old. But Tyron Smith says, I'm going to do my best to play all 17 games, and I will do it. Man, if we could get him for all 17 weeks, whew, if we don't have to put Terrence Steele out there, whew, man, I'd be happy. Micah Parsons' mom cooking or Jerry Jones' salty McGriddle at Danucci's. I think I'll take Micah Parsons because that was some good Harrisburg, Pennsylvania cookout. I mean that macaroni and cheese. Did you see that cheese? The cheese is, hold on. Come on, brothers, come on. Oh, here, let me give you a rope. Salty McGriddle. Oh yeah. Michael Hawkins, how you doing, Hawkins? As long as we stay healthy, we're good, and that's going to be the key. That's going to be the key. All right, so that's joke number one I have today. Okay, y'all got it. You heard it here on the Jobu Sports Report. The other one, I've told you guys this one a couple of times now, but it needs to go mainstream, not screen, is Ryan Fitzpatrick is Good Luck Chuck. There's a movie out that was out a few years ago called Good Luck Chuck. Chuck was smooth looking. He looked good. Attractive guy. He'd get the ladies. But what always happened to Good Luck Chuck was any woman that he dated, it never worked out. She would always find somebody else and end up getting married. It was great. It got to the point where it was like, yeah, if you go out with Good Luck Chuck, you gonna get married, girl. Girl, all you got to do is just go out a few dates with Good Luck Chuck, and I was married now. I was married now. You know how it is, right? And I'm telling you, that is Ryan Fitzpatrick. Every time he goes someplace, they find another quarterback. Let me look up something here. I actually need to research and see all of the quarterback that have replaced him, because we know Tua did. You know, he was there, you know, holding the clipboard. I mean, just warming things up. He wasn't on Jacksonville, was he? I don't think he was on Jacksonville. He's been on so many teams. It's kind of like you're better off just naming teams and just saying, you know, who. But literally, Ryan Fitzpatrick is Good Luck Chuck.
No, Sam Darnold replaced him on the Jets because it was there before Sam Darnold was there.
Oh, my goodness. Ramalama Sports Report. Why don't you put the Stafford ready to roll? Stafford's looking amazing in training camp. Stafford MVP season coming up. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Natasha. What's up, Natasha? Welcome to the channel. I don't remember seeing you here, but welcome. I don't have my sound box over here. Normally I play It's Ladies Night and I'm Feeling. Okay, because I think we've got more ladies up on our channel than any of the other ones, which is why we have all of the trolls from the Eagles, because they ain't seen women before. They come here because they don't know how to go. Hang up. We've got to go to a commercial break here for a second, and we'll play this real quick while I go to this.
You're up, and then James Harris.
Jimmy Johnson, let me first say congratulations on getting into the Hall of Fame. Watching that live on television, that raw emotion was just beautiful. I have so many questions for you. I think about the only way I could get them in is to get a cooler of beer and head out and go fishing with you.
Right, Mark.
But leaving the University of Miami and coming to the Dallas Cowboys, and at that time they were basically broke, busted, and thoroughly disgusting to watch. Having gone from the pinnacle down to the depths, what was that like? And the second part of this question would be, played football at JMU with Charles Haley, and knowing the character that he is and all the personalities that you had with the Cowboys, how were you able to mold them and keep them focused on the grand prize, which was winning?
Well, first of all, people look back on it and they say it was an easy decision to leave University of Miami. But we had gone through 4 straight seasons where we played a national schedule and been on national television every other week and only lost 2 regular season games. And so we had a powerhouse football team, and I knew it was going to continue that way because we had a great, group of talent. And then going to Dallas, Tom Landry is one of the greatest coaches of all time. Mm-hmm. But they had 3 straight losing seasons. They are at the bottom of the NFL at 3-13 because they just didn't have any talent. And and obviously there were some older players that helped us, in winning our Super Bowls. But a lot of it had to do with, I brought in Tony Wise, my offensive line coach, and he put together what is considered one of the greatest offensive lines in NFL history. But he did it with a free agent defensive tackle, Mark Tuinei, at left tackle. He did it with a left guard where the previous staff said get rid of him because he was too fat, Nate Newton. We took a 3rd round pick 245-pound offensive guard. I asked Tony, I said, can you convert him to a center? He said, I'll make him into a center. So we moved Stepnoski to center. And then we took a 7th-round pick, Kevin Gogan, who had struggled his early years. We moved him to guard and took a 3rd-round pick, Eric Williams, at right tackle. So, those players hadn't developed, but Tony Wise was able to develop them into a great offensive line. And so, the combination of having some great assistant coaches and acquiring a lot of talent with 51 trades in 5 years, we were able to win that Super Bowl. So it was a great feeling.
Thank you very much on that.
I'll follow up about Charles Haley.
Yes, he was a character.
He is a character, but he is one of my favorites. Charles and I developed a great relationship after a few rocky roads there early in his career at Dallas. We had a couple of run-ins, but we really got together. Really, he came in my office after I had berated him a couple of times at one of the ball games. And he said, Coach, he said, if you will just get on to me one-on-one in your office, he said, I'll do anything in the world for you. I love playing for you. He said, but just don't embarrass me in front of the other players. And I said, Charles, I may not always be able to do that, but I'll try. But from that time forward, we had a great relationship, and he was a big part of us winning Super Bowls.
Thank you very much. And how about them Cowboys?
I should have trademarked that.
James Harris.
All right, I apologize for that, guys. I had to. Here it is. It's broke ass media. Okay, I got to man the phones too. I got to man the phones. We have to do everything. But I was saying that Ryan Fitzpatrick is good luck Chuck, right? That literally teams have him, and then the next guy becomes the guy. Because I think, of course, we have Tua. He got his job there. I think the Texans, I think he was there for Deshaun Watson. I think Tampa Bay, it was for Jameis Winston, I think. So, I mean, he's been there. Sam Darnold with the Jets. Yeah, he's done that. But I'm seeing here, there's some quarterbacks that have done amazing things, like Drew Brees and I think Tom Brady have won against all 32 teams. They have victories against all 32 teams. So let me make sure I read this right. 3 starting quarterbacks have wins over all 32 teams. That would be Drew Brees, Brett Favre, and Peyton Manning. And Tom Brady, because the last one was the Patriots. Okay. And Aaron Rodgers could join that if he ends up with another team and ends up playing against the Green Bay Packers. Okay. So that's the only way that can happen. Now, here's the interesting thing here. Here's the interesting thing for you. On the flip side of this, Ryan Fitzpatrick can do something nobody else has ever done. No quarterback has lost to all 32 teams. Think about this. Ryan Fitzpatrick can become the closest to that this season. Fitzpatrick has lost to 28 different teams as a quarterback. It's an NFL record. So 4 of those teams that he hasn't lost to, of those 4, 3 of them are on the schedule this season. The Packers, the Saints, and the Buccaneers. Do you think Washington will beat the Packers? Do you think he'll beat the Saints? That could go either way. Do you think they beat Tampa Bay? If he does that, if he loses to them, then that will only be one team left. Only one team left that Ryan Fitzpatrick has not lost to, and that's the Lions. No starting quarterback has lost to 31 or 32 teams. 7 have lost to 30. Drew Bledsoe, Drew Brees, Brett Favre, Matt Castle, John Kitna, and Carson Palmer, and Alex Smith. Wow. That could be, we could see a history-breaking season. the Hall of Shame.
You know what I mean, like having his own wing, not be abducted.
I don't know about that one. I mean, he will. With this year, it will be 9 teams that he will have started for, which will be an NFL record right there. So good luck, Chuck. Mark, who is Sean? Who's the Sean guy coming for the ladies? Who is the Sean guy coming for the ladies in here? I don't know. What's Sean? Sean Simmons. Oh, he's one of the. Listen, he's an Eagle fan. Sean Simmons. He's one of those Eagle fans that he's got pasty skin because he lives in the basement of his mama's house, and he doesn't have a lady. So they come here and they act like they're tough guys. Cowboys suck. Ooh, he's so sexy. He's so strong. That's what he's hoping for. That's what he's hoping for. You think Dak will throw a pick six? No. Road to nowhere? No. The Cowboys going to get that win. Bobby Ice. What's up, Bobby Ice? How you doing? So that's the latest news that we have, of course. Ryan Fitzpatrick could be the first man to lose to 31 NFL teams. He is definitely – Sean is an eagle fart. Okay. Yes, Bill Belichick signed Garrett Gilbert. Yeah. Yep. Let go of Cam. He let go of Cam. He'd rather have Garrett Gilbert than Cam Newton. But you know what? The Cowboys rather have Ben DiNucci than Garrett Gilbert. I can't understand it. I can't. I just can't. I can't understand it. And so that's where we are right now. We know, if you didn't know, CeeDee Lamb, Demontre Kazee, and Carlos Watkins all came off the COVID list today. Has Dak? Yes. Dak has thrown passes that have been pick sixes. Yes. A lot of those, I remember Terrence Williams tipping up the ball quite a few on some of those pick sixes. So it's kind of like the ball was in his hands. Is that really the quarterback's fault on that one? But it is what it is. But yes. Well, you better build. I ain't putting the window down. You know what? No, I want them locked up in the basement. I don't want them to get out. I don't want the Eagle. I don't want those mother humpers getting out, man. I hope we can beat Tom Brady. Anna, we got enough, man. We got where y'all ladies are coming out the woodwork here. Anna, welcome to the show. Another one of the ladies with the style and the grace. I appreciate all the ladies coming in. And there's Tay Cowboys. What's up, Tay? How you doing? Tay, what's up? Appreciate all the ladies coming in here. And that's why, see, that's what happens. All the crazy trolls. Jason Garrett to come out of the retirement as a Cowboys backup. Oh, man, that's all right. I think we're finally done with Jason Garrett, thank God. Listen, I think we have a chance against Tom Brady. The way everybody talks about Tampa Bay, that you think that they are literally the 85 Bears on defense and, Joe Montana and the 49ers on offense. And they don't take into account that teams that win the Super Bowl, with the exception of New England, come back down to earth. The fact that the Cowboys are meeting them, I think it's actually good that they're meeting them first. They've been having time to focus in on that game, okay? They've been hearing, of course, everybody saying, you got no chance in hell. Dak Prescott's on a mission. You have all of these players that are trying to make a name and a contract for themselves. And the Cowboys know if we beat the defending Super Bowl champions in their house to open up the season, that sets the tone for everything else. Can I send you an email? I want to purchase Mr. DC Fitted. Here's what you can do. I don't know what your email address, and I don't want you to put that out there right now. This is actually CowboysMark94 Gmail is where that's my email address. But here's a better one for you. This one is actually where the stuff is. CowboyJobu.com is my website. That's where I've got my racks and stuff that are on there. There's also links for my Instagram, my Twitter. If you want to see my Twitter and my Facebook and all that. And if you're watching on Facebook, actually, it's better if you subscribe to the Jobu Sports Report on YouTube, because that way you can come in here during the live stream and comment, because I can't comment on the Facebook pages and YouTube. I'm good, but I'm not that good. We'll hold up so we can stop. They can stop. Okay, yeah, here's the thing. Their defense is good. I'm not going to lie to you. They've got a great front. They're hard to run on. But we got a pretty good offense, too. It's going to be strength against strength in there. And I think our defense is going to be looking for some respect. Dak attack, let's go. At Brian Bradford, yep, you're probably right. I'm on YouTube. Okay, again, Mr. DC Fitted, right there in the corner. CowboyJobu.com. Real easy. CJ Leonard says, hello, Anna. He says, hello. Okay. And that's, I think, about it. Any questions for what y'all think? We do have the injured reserve list, okay? We know that Boss Man Fat is on there. We know that Canadian Bulldozer, Gallimore, is going on there. Short term, which means they can come back. And we have 3 players returning from COVID: CeeDee Lamb, DeMontre Cassis, and Carlos Watkins. So they're coming back. The whole injured reserve list is Josh Ball, tight end Sean McKinnon, wide receiver Malik Turner, Neville Gallimore, which we talked about, Kellen Joseph, of course, and linebacker Francis Bernard. Bubba Baker. Bubba Baker. Bubba, what? Bubba Baker. What? Buddy, I didn't ask any of the ladies in here for a date. I didn't flirt with the ladies. I didn't ask any of the ladies for their telephone number or their email address. Don't worry. We good. See, there's a reason. Let me explain to you, Bubba. The reason why I welcome the ladies actually on the show and make sure that they feel welcome onto the show. I remember, I think it was, I don't know if it was Miss Jackie or not, but there was a lady who came in here, and I had a person that said commented to the lady, shut the F up and go make me a sandwich. I was just like, yo, bro, your shit is way out of line. First of all, she know more about football than you do, mother humper. And so I make it a point to let the ladies know they're welcome, on the channel, that we enjoy. Especially because I hate to say it, because some of y'all mother humpers are coming here. Y'all stink. Y'all don't understand that putting deodorant on funk just gives you a funky, a sweet smelling funk. And sweet smelling funk ain't good. Sweet smelling funk, They come into the place, they make the place smell good. They get the perfume and stuff, okay? You need some ladies in the man cave, because if not, it just smells like a sweaty gym. And that ain't pretty. That ain't pretty. Tim Smith, who's your quarterback, Tim? Tim, who's your quarterback? Up in here saying Dak sucks. And here, you know what, buddy? Understand this. Here's some of the things with Jobu Sports Report. We got Ramalama. He believes in Matthew Stafford, his quarterback. He's cool. We got Philadelphia, who he's Philadelphia. We all understand Philadelphia, that the elevator doesn't stop at all the floors. And usually, what happens? Philadelphia is like Beetlejuice. Usually, you say Philadelphia, and boom, he appears. Okay. So we got that dude. We got the Washington fans, like, my cousin Daniel. We welcome other people in here. And I had a point here now. Oh, So, dude, we actually have conversations, real conversations about, what we think. Like I said, Ryan Fitzpatrick, to me, he's like good luck Chuck. That Ryan Fitzpatrick is not the guy you marry. He's the guy that you get out of your system and then ends up bringing the guy that you marry, okay, to put it in the ladies' terms, okay? That's a true statement. It's not like I'm making up something. The guy he will be a starter on 9 football teams, okay? And when you're a starter on 9 football teams, there's a reason for that, and that's because you're good enough to play, but not good enough to play all the time, okay? And what NFL teams want to do is they want to play.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters.
Okay. Tim Smith. Okay, cool. Tim. Okay, we cool. Tim, who came in and 3 times in a row said, Dak Prescott sucks. Followed it up with Dak Prescott sucks. Followed it up with Dak Prescott sucks. Then follows it up with Daniel Jones is my quarterback, and he's levels above Dak Prescott. They must be putting something in the Giants Kool-Aid, because that's some stuff that Rashid would say. That's some crazy stuff that Rashid, because literally, I'm sorry. I want to invest this further, okay? I want to invest this further. What is it that Daniel Jones, in your mind, Tim Smith, okay, this is not hate. In your mind, you believe that Daniel Jones is levels above Dak Prescott. Would you please tell us what that Daniel Jones does that's levels above Dak Prescott? Oh, you know what? You're right. Daniel Jones is levels above Dak Prescott in fumbling football. He's got Dak Prescott beat by a mile. By a mile, man. Okay, and he's got him beat by interceptions too. He definitely does have him beat by that. And you know what? He's got him beat in not being able to get to the end zone and being tackled by the phantom tackle. He just got tired. So tired that he fell on his fat face. Come on, man. Let's say what's up. Come on, man. What? Tim Scott, buddy.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Even this guy.
Growling. God laughing. Yeah.
What? Why did we get a wide receiver? Why did we get a wide receiver? Why did we get a wide receiver?
Oh, they got some. Oh, damn, he a dog though. Oh, shit, he is a dog.
But wide receiver.
That's a good pick, though.
Ugh. Bro. You're not really serious on that one, right? That was a joke, right? That was a joke. That you honestly believe that Daniel Jones is levels above Dak Prescott. Come on, man. Let's be serious, dude. You don't really believe that, do you? All right. I'm still waiting, Tim. Did he run away? Did his mama call him? Daniel Jones, let me pull up here. Daniel Jones, in 2 seasons, has 35 touchdown passes and 22 interceptions, dude. 35 interceptions 35 touchdowns, 32 interceptions. And I want to say that he's had more fumbles than anybody in that time period other than Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz is actually, over the 4 years he's been here, it's had more fumbles. Let me see. I'm looking at the stats here. Did he leave? Did he literally just walk into my house with dog crap on his feet and then run out? Daniel Jones has 29 fumbles, dude. 29 fumbles in how many games? Oh, my God. He's played in 27 games, has 29 fumbles, dude. That's more than a fumble a game. That's a fumble every game with 2 extra to spare. Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on, man. If you were looking for attention, the wrong type of attention, you got it. You got it, buddy. Come on, man. That is literally the dumbass comment of the day. But Bubba, listen, come on, man. Look, if you're going to come in, I can't remember my name, the commentator used to say it. He's like, have a take and don't suck. I mean, seriously. If you're going to come in here and say something stupid, expect to have it thrown back at you. He's still, look, Albert, look, yeah, I'd fire his ass. Oh, man. See, look, y'all make me do this stuff. Y'all make me do this stuff.
I fire Howie. Fucking fire him. Motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker! What an idiot! What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him.
Come on, man. I mean, that is the most acidine thing I've heard. And you know what? I tell you what. Even Philly 500 wouldn't come up. This is what Philly 500 said about Dak Prescott.
Cowboys aren't the only Cowboys.
Do you think that New England was a good team last year?
Being honest, the Cowboys should win the division. They have the better quarterback and probably better offense than every other team. But you don't know about Washington. I don't like the quarterback play. But I don't think that any of them are that good. Dak with his shoulder.
Did he just say the Cowboys win the division?
This division. I don't think they're going to Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to NFC Championship game. But I think they could get to the first round of playoffs. First 3, yeah. Sean Fitzpatrick, absolutely. Yeah.
Uh-oh, that might be the kiss of death.
June 2nd, man. That's cool. June 2nd, man. Shout out to you.
You know what? I think actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that clip of Philly 500 screaming. I'm just going to cut it down to what an idiot, and I'm just going to have that. I just replay it over and over again. And whenever I get somebody in there, I'll just play that. What an idiot! What an idiot! I think that is going to be the one. Oh boy, Dak sucks Scott. Oh my God. Oh my God. He must be a little kid. Oh man, Dak sucks Scott. Wow. You know what? Let's way to go, Tim. Tim, you're good. Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones will be replaced by the end of the season there, buddy. I hate to tell you that one. Am I blocked? No, Jack Talk, you're not. Calm down. Hang on. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Pylon Prescott. I love that. A lot of Dak haters, but it's okay. You know what? They hate it because they don't have him. That's why they hate. If you think it's an honor saying Dak is the best quarterback in the NFC, it's a very sad day. You know what? I agree with you. All the other quarterbacks are terrible, but I can say that Dak is one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. I can say that. That's definitely something I can say. That Danny Penny's comment sounds like something Kyle Pizzle. I don't even think Kyle Pizzle would say that one. I can call you Jock. Okay, Jock. Y'all get off Jock. Oh, my God. Okay. Are you looking for attention, Timmy? Are you looking? Oh, okay. All right. We'll get off Jack. You know, we weren't talking about Dak Prescott, Tim, till you came in here. You came in here and said, Dak sucks, Dak sucks, Dak sucks. You're the one that came in here and said Daniel Jones is, levels ahead of Dak Prescott. So don't come in here and say, "Oh, y'all on." We weren't even talking. We were talking about Micah Parsons being. We were talking about Micah Parsons being literally almost a year old when Tom Brady got drafted. Okay, we were talking about. Oh, I meant to talk about this too. We were talking about him and getting along with the other players, and Van Der Esch basically is the guy you go hunting and stuff with, and things. We were talking about Ben DiNucci and how it is that he actually made it back on the roster. We actually weren't talking about Dak Prescott till you actually came in here and started talking about Dak. We were talking about Tom Brady and how old he was. We were talking about how we attacked that offense. You, bro, you're the one who came in and started talking about Dak. I think that's the same thing. I think this is a Cop Pizzle. Now, Cop Pizzle is man enough to go ahead and come in as Cop Pizzle. He's not going to hide and act like, I'm Tim Scott. Come on, man. Tim is on crack. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I should have actually had my sound box. But, this is the thing that doesn't make sense to me. Is people come in, they say stupid stuff and tell you suck, and then they're mad when you call them on their bullshit. It's like, what do you expect? If you're a Giant fan and you come into a Cowboy fan's channel, what do you expect us to say? Oh, you're right, Tim. Tim, you're right. Dak Prescott sucks. I wish we had Daniel Jones. He's the greatest thing since Joe Montana. Come on, man. Seriously? You're like, you're coming into, oh my God. You're coming into a rival gang's neighborhood wearing the other guy's colors. You expect to get beat down when you do stupid shit like that, man. Don't be stupid. Right. You came in here and you interrupted us, and then you expect us to be friendly. Come on, man. It really does. It's what it is they've got quarterback envy. That's what it is. They got quarterback envy. He literally made a fake account to be a hater. He's on that book of sugar. They don't have no evidence to back. That's what. Okay. I can go through and I can at least make an argument. I can at least look at the numbers. I can look at the record and everything else. And say, hey, here's some proof. Here's at least something. I don't know what you do with Daniel Jones to make an argument that he's levels above. Dak Prescott, unless you're listening to like some of the haters out there on ESPN. Maybe they'll say, "Oh, Daniel Jones." All I hear is if Daniel Jones steps up, maybe the Giants do well. All I hear with Cowboys, with Dak is if Dak stays healthy, they should win the division. I don't hear them say that if Daniel Jones stays healthy, the Giants win the division. I don't hear that. I don't. Nowhere do I hear that. England watching. We have a great receiving core. I think we have a running back who actually has got more yards than anybody else in his time in the NFL, who I think will rebound. I think he'll rebound. Just saying, I think he does. But we're going to go on for 4 more minutes of funk here, and then I got to handle some business, okay? I got to handle some business here because we're trying to run a business here. Tim Smith, I'll pray for you, buddy. I'll pray for you. I hope that the mental issues that you have, that they clear up and things that I was talking about when I grew up. They said you had to be careful about turkeys, that turkeys would literally drown themselves by accident because they would look up and they would get all this water going down their throats and drown and die. So you had to watch out for the turkeys and make sure that they were inside when it rains. And I hope, Tim, that you got somebody watching out for you, because I hate for you to go outside and look up in the rain and drown. I fear for you, buddy. I fear for you. But anybody who thinks that Daniel Jones is levels above Dak Prescott on anything other than interceptions and fumbles, you got some problems, bro. You got some problem. Even Jock said, I can admit that Dallas has one of the best receiving cores in football. See, and you know what? I'll admit that Washington football team has a really good defense. That front seven of theirs is really good. I'm going to say I'm not sure about the secondary, and I'm going to say, their offense has some good pieces to it, but Ryan Fitzpatrick is one of them. I'm going to be honest with you. I can look at the Eagles and say they've got really good lines on the offensive defensive line, but the Eagles secondary is trash. It's garbage. And I don't know that Hurts is the guy, and I still will say the receivers are suspect. That's an honest assessment. Giants, bro, you're going to need Daniel Jones to be head and shoulders above Dak Prescott with that offensive line that he has, because he's going to be running for his life. There's no ifs, ands, or he's going to be running for his mother humping life. And that's just a fact. That offensive line is whack. All right. Business first, pleasure later. You'll be working. Okay. All right. Well, Bubba. Thank you, Bubba. Take it easy, man. Don't talk about Dak, Mark. We'll get your ass. Yeah, you're right about that one. No, okay. You know what? If you're saying stupid shit that's not true, I will get your ass. At Sean, I understand loving your team. I don't hate too much. There you go. Well, Abe, he may definitely attack him, but the thing we got to do is we got to put pressure. If we can get to him in 2.5 seconds and not give him time, boom. My knee's doing great, Jeff. Unless you're talking to Cowboys up north, who just had his knee operated on last week, and I'd like to find out how his is doing. But here's what we're going to do, guys. We are actually going to get out of here right now. It's 6 o'clock. I don't want to take up too much of the YouTube. There's other great content creators out there that want to do their thing as well. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing done for this evening. So right now, you know what time it is. It's time to turn out the lights. This party's over.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and